right, Sam, thanks for coming down to Monkey Sports today.
No problem.
So how was the turnout today?
It was good. A lot of kids came out. We had a lot of kids actually wanting to learn, a lot of newcomers. Obviously, it's a major hockey store here, so had a lot of hockey players coming up just interested in the sport. And it was good to see their sort of skill transition over just from picking up a hockey stick and then obviously picking up a lacrosse stick for the first time. Just to see them shoot and how fast they learned, it was really cool to see.
Good. Now you've been on the West Coast for a little while now.
Yep.
How much have you seen lacrosse grow since you've been out here?
So I've been living out here a month, but have been playing on the LXM tour for about 2 years now, and it's insane the amount of leagues I've seen, or not leagues, but teams I've seen popping up. I'm actually coaching for a Santa Monica Dragons league right now, a first-year program, but the amount of credit they have already is unbelievable. Just the amount of work they put in and the amount of field space they can get, and just the parents' support in it. And that's what I feel is like the major thing out here is the parent support, and that's going to make the game grow so much out here. So it's really cool.
You see a lot of those kids kind of getting away from other sports sometimes and picking up lacrosse and sticking with that more?
Well, yeah, when you see majority sports like soccer out here, soccer and all those like major sports that you obviously see people making millions off of, and kids' every dream is to make millions playing the sport they love, obviously, but lacrosse is a new and upcoming sport, so they're sort of seeing that normal people can make a living out of it, and you're not getting paid millions, but you're making a comfortable life out of it. And because it's such a growing game and such a new game, there's a lot more spots for people to make a life out of it. So I think that they're starting to see that a little bit more, and that's gaining their attention. But also the fact that it's just a fun sport and it incorporates so many more other sports that they've been playing in their life that I think it's catching their interest a little bit.
Right. All right, so we have some questions here that's been submitted through Facebook and Twitter for you.
Oh boy.
So let's see here. The first question: if you could build a dream team, who would be on it?
Ooh boy. Well, got to go with my boy Johnny Rodriguez between the pipes. He's an unbelievable goalie. I trust him. Defense is going to be the hardest one. There's so many good defensemen. I don't even know who I'd say, but obviously I'd be running with my boy Kyle Harrison. And midfield, I'm going to give a shout out to my boy Zach Bogosian in the NHL right now. He is a better lacrosse player than he is a hockey player, and if he was playing right now, he'd probably be on my line for midfield. Bogues, that's for you, buddy.
All right, so why did you choose LXM over MLL?
It was a better fit. STX was a sponsor, or is a sponsor of LXM, and it's just, as being an STX athlete, that's where our equipment was being showcased more, and obviously just their style of things was really cool. Just the whole youth tournament while playing a game or a professional game while giving youth clinics during the whole thing. So it was just a cool little setup, which sort of drew my attention into it.
All right. Good way to kind of help promote the sport.
Exactly. It was a good, I guess, grow the game mentality. They were there for the kids and for the growth of the sport, whereas it wasn't just pros going out to play, and they were just trying to interact with the kids and sort of get them to buy into the sport a little bit more.
So now, besides with the LXM, how is it working with STX being one of the biggest name brands in lacrosse?
It's fun, honestly, just growing up watching people like Kyle Harrison, seeing all his interviews and everything, and you think I obviously didn't think he was fake. Like, you grow up thinking he's a great person, and all of a sudden, obviously you see those actors who are different people off camera, and like you think they're great people, but they're not quite great people. Obviously this family's great. Every interview I've seen Kyle do, his personality is the same exact way, and I got along right when I signed. They brought me in just like a little brother. Unfortunately, I was the newest brother, so I had to go through some initiation stuff, the little stuff. It was sort of cool though, just to see how that, I guess, STX whole family is sort of no different than playing on any other team. It's still, you have your role players, I guess you have your marketing team, your sales team, and your athletes, and it's just, if you find your role, you'll succeed. And that's what STX has been doing for the last year, and I'm just glad I can help them out.
Now, do they come to you for any input in gear ever?
Every now and then they'll have me try out something new, and if something bad goes wrong, I give it back to them, give them the whole lowdown, and that's why they have us try it out, the prototypes. But I haven't been doing any really designing right yet. I'm still new. This is my second year with STX, so don't know if they trust me that much yet. Haven't put in my years like Kyle doing He's going on his 9th year now.
Right.
So, I mean, they put a little more trust in his hands right now, but we'll get there.
Any projects you're excited about seeing that's in the works or you hear about?
I don't want to go ahead and say anything right now, but we're starting to get into a little, I guess, out of the lacrosse realm. We're getting into some hockey equipment, which I'm really excited to get my hands on a hockey stick here. I grew up playing hockey, so I've been sort of nudging them to send me one of the prototypes my way, but they won't give it to me quite yet until it's finalized. So I'm really looking forward to that, actually.
All right. Next question. How's life on the West Coast?
It's great. I'm living with 3 of my buddies from college. It's just like college, except a little more mature. Honestly, we grew up. We're more mature now. We're not doing the same things we're doing in college. Obviously, we're putting our lives together, honestly, and we're all coaching for the Santa Monica League. So it's really cool that we're all giving back to the game still, and still living together and still doing everything we can to put Salisbury on the map and now Santa Monica on the map.
Let's see. Currently what head and shaft are you using?
Using the Stallion side tie handle and the Stallion head.
Nice.
We'll be using that until I die.
It's a good setup.
Yep, very good. Lightest stick on the market, I think, right now. It's deadly.
So now, would you consider that being your favorite all-time head?
Oh yeah, 100%. I had to. So it's funny. We played with all Warrior stuff I played with Warrior stuff in college, and then signed with STX a week after the national championship, or I guess the day after the national championship. So I had to use an STX head right away, and that strung up just like my old heads, and I haven't looked back since.
Now, do you string your own heads?
I do. I suggest for all you young kids to learn how to string a head and learn how you like to throw it. And I don't care how bad it looks at the beginning, just learn how to fix it, learn how to tweak with it. But that's the most important game, or most important part of my game, honestly. You'll see me before warm-ups just messing with shooting strings, just making sure it throws perfect. And if I didn't know how to do that, I would be nowhere right now, honestly. I would be throwing into the ground because I'd be having to lean on other people to string my sticks, and just like to be independent with my stuff.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
What's your favorite type of pocket?
Favorite type of pocket? I go with the mid pocket. I like to go 1 nylon at the top, 2 I guess shooters going across, and then 1 V with 4 cross diamonds at the top. So, and I like to go 9 across at the top, 9 diamonds across, not the 10.
Okay.
So.
You get a little bit more channel in it.
Yep, a little tighter at the top also, so it helps. Yep, helps tighten the channel.
Let's see, our last question. So what's it like winning a national champion?
It's the greatest feeling ever. It's just awesome to actually buy into the system that your team puts in, and like just all 52 players on the team come together for one common goal. And it was more the fact winning a national championship, but the fact that we went undefeated my senior year in college was really cool, just because we had that national championship already from the year before. But we wanted to just make it one step further, and honestly everybody bit into the situation, everybody bit into the goal, and you sort of look back on it now 2 years later, 3 years later, and you're just like, wow, like we were really untouchable. We put in the work, we put in the dedication, the time with our team, and it actually came together and we won. So it was just really cool just to see that whole process now, and like look back on it and see the whole journey and just all the stuff that went into it. It's not just having the talent, it's actually putting the skill together and putting the team together.
Nice. All right, well, thanks for coming down to lacrosse opening day
Yeah.
and taking a few minutes out of your time.
Not a problem. Thank you guys for the interview. I appreciate it.